Leviathan's mental restraints are odd. My AI shackles served similar purposes, but why add sensations of darkness or cold? Maximum dynamic pressure is approaching. Throttle down for minimal
Could be
resistance.
involuntary.
Thanks, Mom.
If that is how you categorize me, I will tell you to stop slouching.
Is he slouching? Hello, offer. Okay. I don't know if Cortez has any dialogue at this point, but we do, of course, need to check it out. Just in case.
The mining colony was completely brainwashed.
All right.
And the Reapers retreat the moment the artifact is destroyed. I don't know what's going on, but I know I don't like it. Promise me you'll be careful. Okay?
So this is another sign that Leviathan ties in tightly with the main plot. You even have characters commenting on it, you know?
Doesn't hurt to go over the weapon roster one more time.
That asteroid facility was messed up. 10 years of your life, just gone. You're working out there, sending letters to your family back home. And you wake up, and your hair's gone. Your kid's in college, and your six-pack has turned into a keg. It's just messed up.
I don't know, those guys look to be in pretty good shape.
Sure would have liked to visit Thessia before the war. Imagine a whole world of those blue beauties. One of the wonders of the galaxy, if you ask me.
Yeah, like I mentioned last time, it's no secret that James adores Asari.
Good dog.
Let's see. Like I said, the Valiant is kind of growing on me. So I don't know if I wanna swap it out. The Raptor. Like, you know, I'm always tempted to use the Kishak. I could certainly afford the upgrades. Even if I don't intend to use it. Or don't end up using it. Using the Venom could be fun as well, but it's so heavy. You really think so? I don't know if I think their personalities go that well together. I don't know. I don't think James comments on Samara.
You want to hit Cerberus where it hurts? I'm with you.
I think he might be a little too renegade for Samara. I don't know.
Host acknowledged.
Size host. Oh, I didn't realize. No, my captions, of course, are covered by the alert box. Let me fix that. Size. I'm so sorry I didn't make it to your anniversary stream. I mean, I was fast asleep. I wish I could have been there. Thanks for hosting and for tuning in, as always. Time to head back to the Citadel after we acquire the assets, of course. Hello? At least there's no Reapers to hunt us down. Bingo.
Signal confirmed.
Hello, Reza. Been a while. Thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? Well, yeah, I still wish I could have been there, you know? I mean, you were playing multiplayer! Dude. Of course I wanted to be there.
Reapers eluded.
Oh.
Faster than light jump successful.
Perfect. I can't recall. Is this one of the clusters that do not have any scannable resources in them? Liv! Shackle Shotgun is hosting. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all you guys hosts. I mean, some of you guys, I feel like every time I stream, you host me. It really, you know, I do appreciate it. It's such a nice feature on Twitch. I've said it a lot in the past, but yeah, it bears repeating. Ninma has no, yeah.
Evasion successful. Signal confirmed.
Extra buttons won't work. Yeah, I guess only... I'm sure you can make it work somehow, but you may need to edit the game files. I think. The Rachni mission. Wait. I did do it already, didn't I?
Reapers eluded.
How did my scan go all the way here? Shit.
Faster than light jump successful.
Gonna have to be careful here.
Evasion successful.
We need to go to the Citadel anyway. Might as well collect some stuff.
I found something.
How would you say this in Russian? Dobrovolsky. I don't know where you would intuitively put the emphasis on words, even if I'm getting a bit better with pronunciation. Like, and I have memorized the phonetic rules. Whoa! Phonetic alteration rules, as linguists call them. E and Q.
Faster than
But
light jump successful.
I used to have a mouse that had 2 thumb buttons, and I remember using them both playing Mass Effect 3. Maybe there's a problem with how your buttons are recognized? I don't know. I mean, I'm using 1 thumb button right now. And a middle mouse button, but maybe you're referring to other buttons. Okay, Reza. I'll take it. I think doing a clean install of my video card graphics driver helped with the stutter.
Evasion
It hasn't
successful.
been bothering me as it was for a few days there. Okay, back to the Citadel.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Let's see where we need to go. The hospital, at least.
Yes, Commander.
When we did the Tali deletion reload, we lost the progress we did on delivering some of these quest items. Back and forward. Yeah, but see, those are exactly the buttons that I've used as well. And you should definitely be able to... Like, what's the problem? Have you gone into the options and gone to key bindings, and when you try to bind the key, nothing happens, or it says you can't bind that key?
I came across this treatment plant at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Yes, General
Because
Corellius.
that should definitely be usable in this game. That button. Or those buttons. The thumb buttons. You can bind it, but it just won't work. Well, that's interesting.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. Spectre status recognized. One moment.
Gonna have to swing by the Commons Presidium.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
This guy looks like he's up to something. Always a Solarian. Standing near something with Omni tools. Right, well that's strange.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports. Thank you, Earth Clan.
It's my money and I'm closing my account.
But they are.
I think I know which project you mean. And I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Has been attacked by alien forces.
So many people missing.
Damn it.
I've recovered the obelisk of Cars.
Caden's
It's waiting
gone.
for you in Bay D24.
Tali's gone.
Thank you, Commander. That's going to help him.
We already delivered the bad news to that Asari.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
This armor is cool, but it's not gonna
Proceeds from all
suit
purchases
our
go to
build
help
right
our
now.
men and women serving in the Alliance.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten.
And as you guys know, Axtar doesn't care about ship models.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Not wasting his hard-earned credits on that.
Shoot smart. Shoot Nosastra.
Shoot, no Sastra.
Good hunting.
Welcome to Cypertine Armory. Thank you for shopping.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
I don't even know what I'm looking for. I don't think I actually need better mods for my guns.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
I know there is a mission there, but... Okay, let's do it.
traitor and a murderer. You saw what he did to your
Alright,
to my
guys.
husband.
Fun's over.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Don't answer that.
Yeah, like what if something fun appears there? Like a new secret fish? Fish type? I'd never forgive myself if I missed something like that just because I didn't check compulsively.
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in CSEC in civilian gear with a weapon. I know what I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers, Alliance Marines, retired.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. CSEC officer who helped Cerberus. CSEC caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people. And he's former Alliance, like us. Way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
There definitely is not enough credits to be earned in the game that would let you purchase everything that's for sale. Cause I feel like most playthroughs I did, I felt like I always had fewer credits than I needed to buy the stuff I wanted. And a lot of playthroughs I did, I found myself low on credits all the time because I kept shopping for the things I wanted. So how would you even buy everything without giving yourself extra credits? I mean, you can do that, of course. You can just give yourself 10 million credits. I don't know what the theoretical max is in this game. What? How's that even viable? You get so few credits. Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
Tell me what this guy did to deserve death.
He executed his own friends in cold blood for Cerberus. Cleared the path for their troops. Now he's saying he's a vet. And he was suckered in by talk of helping humanity. I don't know what intel he has, and I don't really care either.
Like, I know you can grind infinite credits in the combat sim, but I didn't consider that a viable option.
If you gun that man down, you're dishonoring the uniform just as much as he did.
Like hell I am.
I don't like plea bargains any more than you do, but the intel we get will save lives.
Says who?
Our superiors. The people we swore to serve and trust. Captain Summers.
Yes, Commander. Sorry, Commander. I'll shut it down. Thanks.
As fighting continues, the Reapers now
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hatch after the one who helped us? I think that's
not yet fallen to Reaper forces. Geth's ships have provided vital assistance in slowing the advance of Reaper forces.
Yeah, sure. I mean, fighting in the combat sim is definitely fun. A fun kind of grinding. Although, you know, once I've used, or how do you say, once I've unlocked all the prices, like all the allies, all the maps, all those things, I typically start feeling like, oh, like, you know, like I'm starting to be done with the combat sim for that playthrough at least. So I never end up playing and actually
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
You know, fighting in the combat sim for credits, because it takes so long just to unlock all the all the other things that you can purchase with the prices.
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
No, Reza, I don't think there's enough credits in Mass Effect 2 either to buy everything.
If you have a question, please consult an Avena terminal for assistance.
At least not in the vanilla game, I think.
Of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
I don't know how it is with DLC.
If you have a question, please consult an Avena
At least that's
terminal
what I
for
seem to
assistance.
recall.
Areas tagged of interest to you are
Where
highlighted
am
on
I
the elevator
going?
menu.
Ah, right, I should use the other... Oh, with all DLC and discounts. Yeah, I think... In the vanilla game, it's impossible to afford everything. But yeah, in Mass Effect 3 there is
We need to shield
an
the
infinite
artifact
source
they've got
of
here right away.
credits.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time.
I am, of
Why
course,
would we
talking
affect
about the claw game!
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
And the combat sim.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
That's how we dance in this channel. Or that's how those who have better Twitch TV dance.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
The boys are back in the lab.
EDI, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I missed the project, EDI.
Oh. Then, no.
There's gotta be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
Upstairs we go. Just checking out the paintings. Man, I wouldn't mind living in an apartment like this. It's pretty sweet.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Just have to test the shower again. I mean, we gotta check that it's still working. Alright, it's working. It's cool.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the project requisitions locker.
Transport. MSV Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications. There are specifications for several ships here. We need to find the Icarus.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay. We can rule out the relay system.
Ship schematics. Now we just need to check out the locker. For that, we need the key.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The requisitions locker. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
I am now checking what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab. Missing equipment.
Water recycling equipment.
I'll take that Omniblade, thank you very much.
Wind protection gear. Didn't take breathing masks.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Is it Ashley's armor? Does it have high heels? Well, they're kind of... Or is it just the same color? It looks a little weird. I don't know. Is it the same model? Look, there's another mod in there. Damn. Untidy bastard.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
Ship schematics.
Based on the data, only one system remains viable.
Now, she clearly stole.
Let's go get Anne Bryson.
Well, Ashley has not been alive for a few years, so maybe that's the armor they give to all female Alliance. What is she? Lieutenant? I did loot everything out here. Yeah, I bet somehow that also confirms the indoctrination theory. Oh, that reminds me. I'm pretty much done with my ending project. I just need to record myself reading it. I already got started with it, but then my voice kind of gave in. So I had to stop recording. I don't know why, but for some reason when I talk to you guys live while streaming, my voice never gets strained. But as soon as I record myself talking, I get super self-conscious and talking feels much more like heavy for some reason. And I get tired almost immediately. It's so strange. I need to try to get into that live mindset of talking to people that are actually present. I don't know what the deal is with that. Has any other streamer experienced this? I don't know if it's just me. My own ending? No, that's not what I said. I said ending project, by which I mean ending analysis. And it's very much just within the framework of the lore and story. It's not like a criticism of the ending, like, oh, I think this is good about it, or this is bad, you know, from a design perspective. Nothing of that, really. More like from an in-universe point of view. I feel like you need more of those analyses of the endings. Steve, my favorite person. Let's see if he has anything to say.
Just double checking our inventories.
Nope. It's time to locate Anne. I think the DLC missions are really nicely structured. Like, I feel like the missions get more enjoyable as you go. The one on the asteroid is not bad. The one on the well, where Anne is not bad either. The dig site, the location of the dig site, that one's really cool too. And well, yeah, but I think the one in the water, the last one, that has to be the coolest one. We don't actually need to scan the system, but it still has some stuff. Who is Mr. B or MRB tongue? Not art. Is the assumption that video games are generally art? Because I don't know if I agree with that. And if we, you know, generally art, or one definition of art is something that evokes emotion. You can certainly say that about the ME3 endings, to be fair. Okay, fan lover, thanks so much for hanging out. Have a good one. That was the wrong orientation. A voice channel that can be used. Ah, you mean getting on the Discord voice channel while recording? See, it gets heavy as soon as I have a script, kinda. The same thing happens when I read out loud to Nick. I sometimes do that. Like, you know, a book. And that gets heavy too. I don't understand why. But just talking spontaneously.
Signal confirmed.
Without a script. My voice doesn't get tired at all. Like, I notice it too while I read codex entries within the game. Somehow I end up using my voice differently. I wish I knew why. Whoops. Okay.
I found something.
Well, basically, putting the filters in place was useless, since we ended up scanning all the systems anyway. For the resources. But it's kind of fun exploring the lab. Checking out Bryson's stuff. I mean, who doesn't like exploring the lab of recently deceased scientists?
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
Whee! An arid but habitable planet. Wait, is that not the right pronunciation? Arid. Arid. Huh. I think it is, maybe. Namakli was briefly colonized by the Purina Corporation, a consortium of Asari colonists and socialized Vorcha laborers. After an economic downturn, however, many Asari left the planet, and the Vorcha population kept growing to the point where they bred faster than could be educated. Soon, they turned violent and uncontrollable, and the colonies essentially self-destructed. Today, Namakli is a wasteland with little population, but Vorcha packs are scattered across the deserts. Settlers frequently run into these packs, discouraging recolonization. The lack of complex biota and scarcity of profitable metals drove the last few proverbial nails into Namakli's coffin. No one has stepped forth in the past few years with the will, the funding, or the firepower to establish a permanent colony. Vorcha warning. Too bad we don't see any. Cole confirming my pronunciation question, maybe? In that case, thank you. I have brought Edie before, but I'm not sure I brought James. Also, to be honest, I kind of need to pee again. I'll just do that real quick. Be right back. I'm back. Hey, I remembered to take off the BRB thing. Renegade break. Is that like, is a Paragon break like, I'm gonna let you guys watch some slides and listen to some nice music. I'm gonna go make some tea. I'll be right back. And then a Renegade break is like, dude, I'm just gonna go take a quick piss. Like, I'll be right back. I'm not gonna let you guys listen to any music at all. Okay, Reza, yeah, that's your opinion. I think that's a very unfortunate way of looking at it. No, Offer. You are not the only one. But on the internet, Yeah, it's a harsh world. Powers are looking real good. Oh nice, we'll get to upgrade our decoy. Exploding decoy, of course. Yeah, see, that's the great thing. It still inspires discussion.
Okay, so we got reports of an attack on some scientists, right?
I mean, I don't know if I could... It's not easy for me, personally, to argue that if there's absolutely nothing to say about something... Like, if everybody agrees... If there's... How interesting can it be? I guess not everybody thinks... Not everybody thinks interesting is good. Yeah, here's your choices, so choose. Although, I'm sorry, but I'm not getting into an ending discussion right now. My project will be done soon enough, and then I can always just refer to it when the endings come up. Whee! Yeah, exactly.
Right. Edie, can you
But
tell us
it's
anything
okay.
else?
This is
It's
the
not
main site of a
forbidden
series of
in here.
excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Despite everything, I never considered adding a chat rule that said, "Don't mention the ME3 ending. It won't end well." No, I wouldn't do that.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear.
But it does matter how you present your opinion, of
Nothing
course.
so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails.
And yeah, there is
Getting some
the
strange
rule that
signals, though.
that
Give me a
Val
minute.
brought up already,
The artifact
which
she
pertains
uncovered may
to
have caused additional
any discussion.
complications.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
Game discussion.
We have
Ooh,
hostiles.
got a good look at
Take
the
us
dig
in.
site there.
Commander, on the landing platform.
That's her. Okay, let's get...
Damn it. Tracking multiple bogies.
Get us over there.
Negative, it's too hot.
Yeah,
Head
well,
to lower
if it
platform.
helps
Hang
you
on.
cope, that's good.
There, go.
Jump!
Those, what are they? Harvesters can be pretty fierce. Like, there's a few places where they can shoot at you, and that's no joke. Okay, this is definitely a cryo ammo kind of mission.
Hello? Is anyone there? I'm coming down.
No, stay where you are. This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
We're gonna
Yes, okay.
pick up the
Take
raider.
elevator up on the far side.
Copy that. We're on our way.
Not so fast, little husk. What? I'm gonna try to clear this quickly. In before I start dying over and over. And it's not cleared quickly at all.
Through here.
Whee. This mission definitely has some challenging parts too.
Can you find a place to hide? Get there. Stay put. I'm on it.
Here it is. I'm not gonna use it right now though. Hey Chira. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Let's damage it a little, just because we can.
Shit, there goes the easy way. Look for another path.
Fast-paced. Yeah. Why not? And it has some spots where the harvesters can openly shoot at you, which can get pretty challenging if you're unlucky. Hello, Night Knight. Welcome back. What's that? Appears to be a rock, pretty much. All these harvesters flying in the air, they look kind of cute, don't you think? Yeah, there's
Looks like a bridge over there.
so many levels to this level. Levelception. Ooh.
Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Gonna have to fight a banshee while we wait.
Give me a minute. Why won't you work?
James rage. Bam, 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 bam.
Well, that seemed to work. I'm raising the bridge now.
James repairing things as usual. This is our chance to get in. Some tech bursts while she's warping. I don't think I primed successfully again, but it's okay. Ooh. Yeah, I just said that at the start of the mission, that I don't think I ever... I'm not sure I ever brought James before. Uh-oh. Oh no, it switched back to Disruptor. Leave James out of this.
Move! That elevator can't be far.
Thanks, Reza, but maybe we can drop the ending discussion for now.
This way.
Well, because at the moment it's not really a discussion, and yeah, not gonna personally get into that discussion right now because, well, it's not relevant to where we are in the story.
Host acknowledged.
Nick,
The elevator's blocked. Is there another way up?
hit the host.
I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Copy that.
You gonna stream after this, Nick? Wait. Isn't this the way forward? Yeah. Platforming fail. Nick. I don't know, some pug. Just some pug who sent me like a friend request. I don't know who he is. Watch out. We should take out those scary ravagers with our greatest weapon. The greatest weapon in the game. The right hand advantage.
I'm on it.
Punked, I was joking. In case that wasn't clear, I was completely joking. I know you know who he is. Ah! I wasn't paying attention to that nade. Main story completed. No, but I tend to not do anything after I complete the main mission, because technically it takes you back in time, right? So it doesn't make sense. When I finish the trilogy, that's like when I do the ending and all that. That's the end of it. I know some people like to do the Citadel DLC afterwards and somehow consider that the true ending, even if it doesn't make sense. I don't do that.
Host acknowledged.
Cooking shrimp. Gamer Wifer! Long time no see. Thank you so much for hosting. Ah! It's a raid! Combat Boots and Clary Bug. Hello! Awesome. Gamer Wifer, I didn't know you. I assume these are your people. I didn't know you streamed. Hold on. I must follow you. Have you been streaming for long? User was followed successfully. Thank you so much for the host and raid. And I hope you feel welcome here.
Find another way.
This is where you can get shot. I remember one playthrough I had such a hard time even clearing this area because I don't know, I guess the harvesters somehow ended up in a bad position and I had trouble escaping. Ah, you just started a month ago. So what do you stream yourself doing? What do you do? Do you paint? Do you design? Do you build? Craft? Or something audio related? Nick, I know. We've been over the pronunciation. It's okay. Bam. $50 followers. Yeah, I saw that when I followed. Very nice. Have a grenade, bruh. Costumes. Oh, I see. That is such a great category. Paint miniatures every Monday. Damn. I will definitely tune in sometime.
Affirmative. Anne, are you still there?
We're barely hanging on. Hopkins is wounded.
Coming down!
Oh shit, man.
What's happening?
Kirkwood and Boyle's tried to run for it. The Reapers got him.
Don't move it till we get there.
Oh, right. So you take commissions? If that's how you use the word. This is where a harvester lands to shoot at you, right? There's this one spot where I always get surprised and then I get wrecked. Yep. Be gone. Beast. Just keep your head down. No use depleting all our health on this guy. bomb. Almost got it. I wonder if you can kill it here. Wait, Nick, are you insinuating you intend to play this? 'Cause that's great news. Right, Nick still hasn't played any of the Mass Effect 3 DLC, I believe. Oh, I just said I forgot you still haven't played any of the Mass Effect 3 DLC, right?
Nope.
But that you intend to.
Yes.
That was like the shock. That's great.
I like Mass Effect.
Nick, you need to stream yourself playing the DLCs. I would watch that. Oh yeah, and Nick has also promised to do a Mass Effect 3 stream at some point. We have not forgotten. We will hold you to it. We shall have our Nick Mass Effect stream. No, you didn't. You meant to. Now he's gonna be like, but
Get to it!
I did one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I did one. You guys don't remember? Yeah, I definitely streamed Mass Effect that one time that you guys weren't here. Shame. Such a shame. Can't believe you guys missed it.
Elevator's online. We're coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
Oh, an elevator that worked.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
I'm sorry, they didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh god. Yes, of course. I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Commander.
Marauder shenanigans. Incoming.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Or is it a
Doctor,
Reaper?
I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. May sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Yeah, this is
Not strange at all. Did you find
Axtar
anything?
Shepard's signature
Not much,
helmet.
but I did learn something about the energy it generates.
Get down. What are they doing?
He's been using it since Mass Effect 2.
I've never managed anything.
Doctor?
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached. Shepard!
Take it out!
Got it.
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle, you run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
I like this part. Whoops. They died kind of quickly. Alright, kill the harvester first. Then it's somewhat safe to proceed.
You need to get rid of that harvester.
Come on, guys. What's it doing? Oh well. Whatever it is doing, it's About to die. Okay. Staying here is safe. You can just roll over here if you get flanked. We can go here. Then you can go into this building. Loot some things. Kill some fools.
Shuttle ready for evac, Commander.
And when the shuttle is there, you can just
Everybody, let's go.
take this hidden ladder down. It's relatively safe. It's a little hidden away. Unless you got a marauder stationed right there. Oh my god! What the hell? Did you see that? Probably could make the shuttle. Yeah. Now we just have the coolest part of the mission left.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of you. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah.
A true
It certainly
scientist.
seems that way.
Some giant
We're
space
hoping you
monster
can
just
help us
controlled
figure out
you.
Why?
Oh, that's amazing.
First,
For science!
Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. I'm sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine, but next... he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation. Meet you there.
Poor Anne. We'll head there without delay. Except for one thing. The starfish must not be neglected. Planets may fall. Stars may die. No, stars may collide. Hold on, what's the line? Storm clouds may gather and stars may collide. The home of Leviathan.
Hello? Anne? Are you here?
I'll fall silent.
Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. Are you all right?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
It's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I love that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
I always love how the music goes with this dialogue, or that scene. Really enjoyable. And it has become a bit of a tradition for me to play this music at the start of a stream when I'm gonna play this DLC. Or Overlord. This theme was used in the Overlord DLC for the first time. I think it's beautiful. And I think it goes especially well with that scene.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
Ooh, the female body is so skinny. In this game.
You studied the Arachnite?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Arachnite as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar. entangling particles to stimulate neural activity.
Ragnar is spy.
And then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
The Ragnar are extinct, though, in this playthrough.
Hey, Commander. Need a hand?
Only the Reaper creations remain. Oh my goodness! What is this pool of blood doing here? Is it left from Dr. Bryson? Oh no. Someone clean this up. Quick! I never noticed that before. Wonder if it's just gonna remain there.
What brings you down here, James?
Saw what happened to Ann back at the dig site. That ain't right.
Well, make yourself comfortable.
Commander, you see this thing? This is great. Ow, son of a...
It bit him.
Hey, Edie, husk bites, they don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
I recommend you apply Metagel.
I wonder if there's some fan art out there of a James Husk. What he would look like if he got repurposed. Or who knows, maybe the Reaper tech just drains all the juice from your muscles as well, and everybody ends up looking like the standard Husk model, no matter your physique.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
More than like.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
Sick burn.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
Axtar tries very hard not to stare at the pool of blood.
Anne, I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Ann sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it.
Man.
Anne. Anne, are you all right?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
Axtar isn't unreasonable. You know, it depends on the situation. Edie just standing here, meditating. It's kind of sad if you know, if you keep the shield down and it gets kind of hurt and messed up. Just to narrow the search, you know. When you have all the equipment and everything to, you know, better locate Leviathan, and innocent researchers should suffer. Hey, Nox. No.
Host acknowledged.
Thanks for hosting, Nox. You doing alright? Special snowflake. We are about to embark on the last portion of the Leviathan DLC. It's been going well so far. Some of my caster commands are a little outdated. Size is not doing a permadeath run at the moment, and Nox has been doing single player as well. Okay, good. Again, I started dragging the Normandy around, or I tried to do it. I'm gonna stick to something else, maybe? Assuming you'll have time to stream. Right, okay. I actually have very little planned for my next single player playthrough, but I'm sure it'll come to me.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Size permadeath continues midway. He started another one already? I actually have very little planned for my next single player playthrough, but I'm sure it'll come to me.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Size permadeath continues midway. He started another one already? I didn't know. Yeah, you mentioned that find it hard to let go. I find it kind of hard to just import a shepherd and kind of play their story again. I almost feel like I would have to do the exact same things with that shepherd again. I somehow, for some reason, I would feel uncomfortable changing. Oh wait, I read that wrong. Midway, mid-May, not midway. Reading comprehension fail. Oh wow, that's like almost a couple of months away. Yeah, then I'll definitely need to change the command. Yeah, maxing those weapons. I can't do it
Cortez,
unless you
what's
import.
the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet.
Please let there be
Anne helped us locate it.
romance-specific
Pretty
stuff with
spooky stuff.
Steve.
Never seen anything like it. Can't imagine what's waiting for us down there.
Dr. Bryson classified Leviathan as a Reaper killer. It appears it doesn't wish to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
Sure, but now what? Let's suppose it is a Reaper. Is that the kind of help we want?
Nobody says we have to be friends with it. But if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
That's possible?
The Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Status! Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Yeah, Chira, I don't know if that would be for me. I mean, kudos to Nox for doing it successfully, but for me, that would be a bit of a much pain, little gain thing. Like, it just doesn't seem very intriguing to me to do.
Everyone all right? A little banged up, but I'm good.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
I definitely have not brought
Look around.
James
It would seem others have been
for this
stranded
section
here as
before.
well. We aren't the first to encounter that pulse.
This
Could be
set
Leviathan's
piece.
last line of defense.
This set piece right
I'm
here
not
is one of my
recognizing any of
favorites in
those
the game.
ships. They're ancient.
Right down to reading the story of some past group that was stranded here. I'll read those again sometime. Yeah, I micromanage my squad as well, and I like doing it. Like, if I'm gonna do a challenge, especially a challenge that spans the entire trilogy,
Commander,
it
looks
needs
like
to
one
feel
of those
fun.
artifacts. Explains why no one. Any idea how old these are?
Whoops.
To get bones that clean. Real old.
Wait, bones? Ah, right. Ooh. Hollow. Yeah, I don't think I have taken him here, actually. Thrown at you for this. Yeah, I get Edie being thrown at you, and yeah, I've definitely brought her before. I just mentioned earlier how I think she makes a lot of sense because of how she's present in the lab. It feels appropriate to bring her for the other parts of the missions as well. But why James? Because he shows up in the lab as well. It's kind of interesting that Liara has nothing to do with this mission. They could involve all the squad mates who are present.
Look, up there.
Regardless.
Here they come! Bastards were right on our tail! Protect the shuttle!
But she doesn't get involved at all. Unless you bring her, of course. Well, I don't know. Seems like James kind of just randomly appears to hang out, and it's only right before the last part. He's got a crush on Anne. Well, I wouldn't, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, because he definitely seems to ogle anything that has legs. I mean, it's all about the one race in the galaxy that's basically, you know, monogenderly female. He checks out Brooks, he checks out Ashley. So many solutions. Convenient muscle for dealing with Bryson. Yeah. Well, I guess after that, it might feel, whoa! Oh, look! What the hell? You shoot off its flesh. Look! I never noticed that before. Its leg changes. I think I've seen like parts of their heads missing and stuff like that. I don't know why I never paid attention to the leg before. I mean, it's not a big thing, but you can shoot. Yeah, see, it'll have parts of its face missing now, but I never noticed the leg. Come on, little marauder.
Cortez, I need that bird in the air. Just a few seconds.
Oh, that's a brute! That's 2 brutes, actually. Time to switch to incendiary. Oh, that was a decoy. Heh. Shit. Didn't see the other one.
Give us some cover fire. Copy that.
Not scared, I was just surprised. They appeared while I was looking away. Yes, Axtar found comfort in the arms of a person who also lost somebody. But I mean, why couldn't he just be bisexual? Like, well, to be fair, I think the game should consider that you're a love interest. That it's possible to lock in a romance and then have the love interest killed. I think the game should consider that, because Tali was talked about as if she was still alive. And that doesn't make sense. So yeah, I edited the save and I removed the Taliman's flag. I did it. I'm coming! Honey! Why are there so many enemies?
I need some backup at the shuttle.
Can you actually fail this? I guess not. If you take too long. Those grenades, man. But she jumped off a cliff. What was Axtar supposed to do, huh? My squad mates are not really following. That's not true. Wiping her from my memory thing is just a fan exaggeration.
Okay, we're clear.
Nice. Board, Commander.
Mr. Immortal, please. Please. I just removed the romance flag. Axtar was single, not in a relationship, okay? That is all. She's not considered to have died in Mass Effect 2 or anything like that. Wait, I can now go back and loot the place. I doubt I got everything. Maybe I did get everything. Somehow I feel like no matter how well I check the place, there's always something that I miss.
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
Nice looking machine. Too bad it's a wreck.
Oh, water looks nice. I totally would, but I didn't bring swimming gear. Damn. Because you can't always be fully prepared. But we'll find some swimming gear later on. It's okay. Just gotta deal with the bullies first. The set piece though. I still don't know what the best strategy is for recharging those batteries, but hey. You know, Freak Space, I used to have a higher FOV, but especially while streaming, when I want to make sure the FOV is appropriate for cutscenes, it's just such a pain to be hitting a key for that all the time to reset the FOV. But yeah, during periods when I play multiplayer more, I tend to keep the FOV slightly higher.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
Apollo, thanks for the host.
Joker could swing by.
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Oh no, Immortal, I'm sorry to hear that. I wish you strength. Forza e coraggio.
Here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration.
Diving
As long
suit.
as the seawater hasn't corroded it, you should be good to go.
Please let there be a romance-specific dialogue.
Well, if that's what we have to do, let's get started.
Shepard, perhaps you are unaware of the degree of risk. Are we seriously
Oh, it's still just the squad mates complaining.
We'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
Steve doesn't give a fuck.
There's your answer.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell phone,
Well, if your
Commander.
job is
Find somewhere
fun,
to plug that-
dude, that's so much more than many could ever ask for. Yeah, I know I did, and I feel dirty. I feel dirty. It still feels so wrong that you can run with this thing on your back.
Another power cell for you, Commander. Here they come. Grab another cell, Commander.
Let's see if we
We'll
can
hold
just
them off.
run. I'd like to apologize to the universe. Okay, Brute is here. That's okay. Ow, dude! I rolled. Your innocence! Oh, ow, shit. Uh-oh. James is... what? Blocked? Okay, that's not good. Let's go this way. I'll just go to whichever socket is more convenient.
One more cell, Commander.
No! Jeez! Squad mates, you're doing a terrible job of protecting me. I'm gonna use a gel. Brute? Hey. Oh, somebody died again? Okay, let's see here.
A cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Yes. You get out of my face. Ah, I wish I was a bit more tanky. Come on.
Cargo doors are opening, Commander. That mech is all yours. It should still have weapons capability.
Nice. Cortez! Oh, sorry. I can't believe both my squad mates are alive. They're usually both dead at this point. Well done, Edie and James. Oh yes, toe to toe with a brute. Bomb. In the brute's face.
That did it. Looks like we're in the clear now, Commander.
That's not my boyfriend.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first.
Tervekesu. Welcome back. Hi, Cortez.
Alright, Commander. Let's get you out of there and I'll do a systems check.
Whoa. Hey, Commander. Are you really serious about this plan?
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Let's go.
And Commander, just... you know.
I'll be fine. Closing hatch.
Engaging systems.
I'll take it.
Ready.
Testing comlink.
I read you.
Here goes.
I mean, that doesn't normally happen, right?
Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
I feel like a squad mate would otherwise get in the last word with Shepard.
Suit holding up, Commander.
Looks good so far.
Good. Getting some commenters here is on the
Copy that. Cortez? Cortez!
When I played this the first time, I just felt like the drop went on forever, and I couldn't possibly ever get back to the surface. Being deep underwater is kind of scary.
Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational. Scanner indicates the probe is below my position. Looking for a way down.
Yeah, Nox, although, like, I was genuinely a little, anxious. So I wasn't able to purely enjoy the view and the atmosphere. Although I enjoyed it, even if it was a little tense. I was just looking at the depth meter,
systems to preserve remaining power.
the pressure
Not
meter.
sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
I was like, no, Shepard, turn back, turn back.
Getting some strange readings from the probe.
Don't
Something
waste any more
definitely down
juice. Descending, just go back now, please. But then you still have to be the one to kind of push forward. This scene gets messed up too, by the way, if you increase the FOV.
Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop.
Yeah, you're like, the meter is already, pressure meter is in the red, and it's like, you can't even see the bottom. It's, very disturbing. I would be so terrified to be in a situation like this, for real.
Can't see anything just yet.
In VR. You see those comments quite a bit recently. Imagine this in VR, imagine that in VR, but I guess it's really becoming a thing, huh? Hey Rachel! Ice cream.
Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
They digged too greedily and too deep. I just blamed the dwarves. I'm sure this is their doing. This is really well made, this whole scene.
What is that?
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
Oh, definitely, Rachel.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Dan. What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign. The fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why. Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
I just kind of realized that this DLC also kind of brings up the notion of conflict. Well, I was gonna say conflict between synthetics and organics on a large scale. Like, of course we know about the Geth, and Javik can tell us about the battles with synthetic races in his cycle, but so yeah. But I guess this puts it in perspective, and where like the problem is regarded as a galaxy-wide thing, like something that always happens to a race when it becomes advanced enough. But still, the concept isn't really primed too much. Like, going in to fight the Reapers, we don't really think of of the problem being that synthetics and organics can't get along.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper, perfect in its design, each formed in Harbinger's image, our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
Actually, Ice, that comma is perfectly justified, because that doesn't refer to granted. And the second that, which you left without a comma, is also correct. So that whole sentence is has correct punctuation. in the middle. So don't worry about it. No heads will roll today.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
Yeah, that's why I believe I said within the sentence. Yeah, but I would argue that chat lines are as single utterances. I don't capitalize the first letter either, because it is not needed to distinguish that sentence from anything else. So I leave out. Yeah, there should be a comma before though to be correct.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
It depends on how it's used, I think. A comma has to do with sentence structure, with how you combine clauses rather than whether you need a comma before a specific word. This is syntax and it's really interesting, but it kind of I digress. I'm ruining the immersion here. I'm sorry.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination is not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle for the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos.
The lore dump, though.
It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
You didn't realize you were part of the problem.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still
Yep, Ego.
to the harvest.
Still going.
Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
Can't leave the Leviathan hanging.
Your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
Good one, Rachel.
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs.
Yeah, well, it's 14 past midnight here.
The rest.
If you release me, no one has to be harvested.
No
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this, once and for all.
I can hear the Rachni breeder echo in my head. Release me!
Your confidence is singular.
I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear
Sick burn.
others perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
Hell yeah! I just gotta interpose here. When I said sick burn, my captions interpreted as sake brewery. That was a good one. Yes! Going for the surface. Oh yeah! James, what happened to your real gun? Not that gun, the weapon. Rip Galaxy. I tried. In the nick of time. Is James gonna save me?
Jumper's back. How we doing, Cortez? Good to go. I don't know what the commander did, but the pulse is offline.
Wish we could have seen Edie kick that husk out with her high heel. Get out of my shuttle. Husk bro. Oh, so epic. That kind of gives me chills. Seeing the Reaper fall down just like that. We never saw a Reaper just be rendered helpless like that before. Like, out of nowhere.
Commander! Snap out of it! He's freezing. You okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
Never do that again, sir.
I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
I'm just glad that you know, that you get to tell Anne that that you were successful. It wasn't for nothing.
I don't know. But we proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war, just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this. knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hack has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help. Shepherd up.
Yeah, it's kind of harsh to sacrifice somebody's health just to narrow a search.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Leviathan
Whatever else it
Codex.
means, it tells you the Reapers had a beginning.
Metal.
And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hack it out.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Screw Hackett. I got fish to feed. Leviathan enthrallment team. Excuse me, captions? I know what you mean, Rachel. It's because... or I would assume it's because I'm more relaxed and goofy when not under the pressure of being on cam. Yeah, I acknowledge that. I realize that. Skype. Well, I don't think Skype would function that well. I mean, traditional. The way our internet works would not work very well between, you know, dozens, hundreds, thousands of light years. Gotta consider that. I think that would basically have to be pretty much a QEC or something like that. Yeah, you just have to take into account that when the distances get really great, communication is also gonna be a bit of an issue. So space cables, yeah, just and I was pleased to see that Cortez did get the love interest dialogue as well. You know, the worry.
Can't say I was happy sending you down in that submersible by yourself. Wish I could have been with you. But if we were together in that tight space, never mind.
Oh. My cheeks feel a little hot. Must be coming down with a cold or something.
With the Leviathan on our side, maybe we pull this thing off after all.
Maybe, James.
At least Anne's still around to see her dad's work finally pay off.
Yeah, Cortez being so lewd. So lewd. Rachel, you missed it? Yeah, we... You know... We both lost our loves, and then found each other in each other's arms. At the club. Yeah, that happened pretty close to the start of the stream.
Commander?
Commander.
So the Reapers did not fully exterminate their creators. That suggests they are fallible, even on large or long-term scales.
Yeah, well it did. You do lock in the romance at... oh my goodness, what's it called? The Purgatory. Yeah.
Commander?
Oh well, I think you guys know it. I think you guys feel it. The stream is coming to an end. And you guys know which song is gonna play. Yes.